Hello everyone and welcome to the Hive Productions. In this new video, we are going to create an amazing intro of Marvel Studios' new series Moon Knight. So let's get it started. First of all, I have this Moon Knight, but before that, I'm just going to introduce this Adobe Illustrator that I have already a logo of Marvel Studios. We need to go back to 3D Studio Max and now let me show you that I have already created this and let me see the animation. So this is the animation of approx 90 frames. Let me give you the higher quality so that you can see the animating renders with the animated shadows. So you can see the shadow of the light is actually going from the right to the left and the logo is appearing in from the bottoms. So let's get it started. First of all, I'm gonna go back to the Adobe Illustrator and I have logo of Moon Knight as well here and Marvel as well. So let me customize the size of this, and we need to trace this logo, and for that purpose I'm gonna go to the shape and we'll find out first of all I'm gonna give the black color and then ellipse tool. So let me draw this ellipse according to the moon O. Duplicate and duplicate. You can take duplicate by holding Alt key. Make some transparent and take another duplicate by pressing Alt. So you can set according to the hole of this O between of that. Select both of them and go to the pathfinder, make them intersect. The same process, select this and take the duplicate of it and adjust their places according to their dimensions, according to their spacing, and then select both of them, make them intersect. Okay, so now the turn is for G. G is actually a little bit tricky, so we need to go to the same step, take duplicate, adjust the size and add here. Furthermore, we need to take pen tool and just select here, make them add. Again, draw a size, make them add, and then select both of them inverse. So now it has become something like this, and just I'm gonna draw this with the pen tool from point to point. So according to the point to point, I'm gonna fill every alphabet in the Adobe Illustrator. I'm gonna take the shape because these can be handled through the shapes, and this is not customized size. So I'm gonna duplicate and adjusting their shapes. Same thing like this. Okay, select all the three shapes and make them add and make them add. More of it. Just fill their colors. Okay, so we have this logo ready. So I'm going to delete the extra segments, extra logo. I'm going to place it here and then make a group. Take the shape tool and I will draw this shape tool, and after drawing this I'm going to make them smooth, something like this. Okay, after making this smooth, I only need to take duplicate by holding Alt key and decrease the size according to their dimensions, like this, so that we can fix it properly here, something like this. And then I'm going to select both of them and intersect. So it is actually my logo almost is ready. I'm going to make the box from this corner, from left and from right, both sides, and I'm going to make them add from the pathfinder options. So now go to the canvas 2. This is my Marvel Studios. I'm gonna make them illustrated, something like this here, and select the logo of the studio as well. Oops, that was my mistake. I need to select all of the logo. No, yes. Okay, so delete the extra segments and then copy this logo. Copy this logo and paste it here. Now I will fill the color of red in the marvels. This part will have to be filled like this. Okay, so my next step is to save this file with the Moon Knight name, logo, and it has to be 8 version. So this file can be easily imported in the 3D Studio Max. So here I'm going to reset them and also import this import this AI file, and I will call my Moon Knight logo. After calling Moon Knight logo, the logo is appear actually in 3D Studio Max. So what we will have to do, first of all, I'm going to scale up the size because it is too short in the size. So I need to increase the size of this. And after that, we just need to extrude them. So I'm going to go to the modify panel first. So here I'm going to select the modifier which is called Extrude modifier. Extrude modifier will help you to give the depth or give the height, but before that I'm going to increase this interpolation segment, then I'm going to increase this. So it is looking like this. I'm going to convert them into poly, and after converting the poly, just take the polygon, select the Moon Knight logo, only Moon Knight, not this border, only Moon Knight, and I will make them detach. Why am I making them detach? Because Moon Knight has a long height. Okay, so make the insert, because I'm going to have some borders. These are smooth borders, and after that I'm going to take the extrude inside, something like this. Okay, so the same process I will have to do with some other alphabets like night. So select the polygons of night from the top side. Same process, make them insert and little low value like this, and make them extrude as well from inside. That's perfect. Okay, one more thing that I need to fill this marble site as well. So first of all, go to the render setting and I will activate my V-Ray. After activating the V-Ray, I'm going to give the settings have to be expert mode, and then just follow these settings. And I think that is that's okay with some sharp quadratic lights filter. And we'll go to the material editor, the most important thing that we have to apply materials as a V-Ray material. And I will apply the color which is approx like a little bit grayish and something like this properly. So we just need to fill it, and then you must find out the color of border as well, but just make them low more. Yeah, so this time I'm gonna select this studio, and I will give the white, pure white color in the studio here like this. Okay, select the marble site and make them, I'm gonna select the marble logo here like this, and I will make them red. Now it's looking like a red, and as well we just need to create a box in it because marble text has to be white, something like this. So I will apply white material here, and now just need to increase the height of only text, the Moon Knight text. So we have created this, and our next step is, I think that was my mistake, so I'm going to adjust this here. All right, so till now we have done this. I'm going to take the camera, which is V-Ray physical camera. Okay, and I'm going to apply from the top viewport. After activating the camera, I'm just going to turn camera from the top side, something like this, so I can see a close and quite straight render in this form. And now just apply a plane because we need to create the floor as well. So after applying the plane, I'm going to go to the material editor, come back and assign the material, video material, and I will call this time, I'm going to call my texture from the bitmap, and take the texture of wall, JPEG image. Okay. So the next step is to provide lighting. So I'm going to go to the V-Ray light and I'll apply V-Ray light from this site. Okay, before applying that, I'm gonna go to the high quality render because we will see this clearly. So I will increase the size of my light so you can see these beautiful shadows and these amazing lighting effects according to this. Okay. Furthermore, I'm gonna apply another V-Ray light because it is actually a dark render. You can see the moon night as well, but it is totally a dark, which is I don't like this, and it's not related from my own work. Okay, from this side I'm gonna apply this with 60 multiplier, and I'm gonna take another V-Ray light from the top side, something like this, which has to be lighted. Or now I have this logo. I have added another light from the right side, this light, with some 1 multiplier parameter. So let's see the render, what we have actually created in this. So I'm gonna just make a single render. So let's see. It looks quite nice. It looks quite nice, as you can see this. With some proper modeling, with have some smooth shadows. You can see this in the render. So I think I have to stop lighting more effect because I'm satisfied with this. With this quality, I think I'm satisfied. So now the time is for the animation. I have already done this animation, so I'm just going to introduce what have I done in my past. So I have already selected this light. You can find out these key in my timeline. Underneath, I'm going to apply my auto key option, and I will select the position of this lighting from this part, and on 90 frame my light has to be little bit left side. So you can see my light is actually traveling from 7th frame to 90th frame. My light is actually traveling. Okay, so from this part I have already applied a key which is actually moving from down to up. So I think it is going so fast. I have to take the key from the back, I think, because it has to be somehow late, something like this. So now as you can see, our light is animating, our objects are animating, but there is a defect. It is white box in it, this box. So we also need to animate on the same frame, 20th and 55 frame. So I'm gonna select the key. One is 55th frame and one is 20th frame. So now this box will follow the same modeling like this. All right, so this was an creation of Moon Knight logo in 3D Studio Max. Let's get ready for the, I think we should go for the rendering. So I'm going to go to the render setup, and this time I will go to the range, which is my range has to be 0 to 90th frame, and I will give the path from save file, and I will give the save file path from here. So I will create a new folder just called my new renders, and now I will have to save, then start rendering. So guys, this will take so much time because we have to render the 90 frames. so it will take some times. Of course, after taking renders, I'm going to go to the Adobe After Effects because I have already taken out the renders, and these are my output, which is after compositing. So I'm going to composite again with some new canvas and with some new renders. These are the renders which we have done. As you can see that we have created this effect in 3D Studio Max. So I'm going to apply this file I have already downloaded, and this is the file of smoke, a green screen smoke. You can easily find out this one. So I'll split this, and I want my smoke will fulfill from here. So I'm going to go to the key light effect. Key light will help you to remove the green screen like this. Okay, you can change the blending mode, has to be overlay, so it is something like this with some smoky and beautiful effect. Currently we need some more thing, which is called, I guess we need lightings. So you can see we need to find out lighting, has to be spotlight. And now I will make the light, because light already applied on 3D objects, so I will have to make my layer 3D. Now the light is applied. Okay, so I'm going to place my light here, and again I'm going to take another light which is called my parallel light. So I'll apply parallel light from this part. That's perfect. I'm going to increase the intensity. I think that is so much hard, and I'm going to select this point light from this here. So okay, again we need to find out something more, because I'm going to take another light. So the another light has to be parallel from the top side, but I'll decrease the intensity of light this here, something like this. Okay, but one thing is totally high in lighting, so what will I have to do? I will have to increase the cone feather and decrease the intensity. Moreover, I will go to the curve effect, and I will apply curve on the layer of this, and I will just creating contrast of this curve, something like this. So guys, I hope you like this tutorial. We have done our working through Adobe Illustrator, then 3ds Max, and then Adobe After Effects. I hope you like this tutorial. If you like this, so subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you so much.